Kia ora, Talofa, Malele, Bula, Aloha and Welcome to Season 9, Episode 60 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOdigital.com. A wrap of Pasifika People's sports news on a sunny and bright Thursday morning, 6 June 2024. Coming to you with tons of hanisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the blue continent. In rugby league, Joseph Sua'ali'i. The Origin dream turned into a nightmare with the young centre sent off after just 7 minutes of Origin 1 for a brutal high tackle on Maroon star Reece Walsh. The incident is the earliest send-off in Origin history, and Sua'ali'i was also the first ever debutant to be given his marching orders. This flicked the switch for Queensland flyer Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, who scored a treble for the Queensland Maroons, beating the New South Wales Blues 38-10 at Accor Stadium last night. The 38 points tied the most Queensland had scored in New South Wales, and it was the biggest win for the Maroons since their 52-6 Suncorp smashing of the Blues in 2015. In rugby union, the Super Rugby Pacific quarterfinals this weekend kicks off with the Chiefs versus the Reds in Hamilton on Friday at 7 p.m. The Hurricanes versus the Rebels in Wellington on Saturday at 4:35 p.m, followed by the Blues versus Fiji at 7:05 p.m. at Eden Park, Auckland, and the Brumbies versus the Highlanders at 9:35 p.m. In football, Portugal will arrive in Germany with serious hopes of winning the European Championship, just as they did 8 years ago. Roberto Martinez's team come into the tournament after qualifying with the best record of any team, winning all of their games while scoring the most and conceding the least. They are clearly the team to beat in Group F, having been drawn alongside Czechia, Turkey and Georgia. In sports biz, Ippei Mizuhara, the former interpreter and friend of Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani, has pleaded guilty to 1 count of bank fraud and 1 count of subscribing to a false tax return. Mizuhara admitted that he stole nearly US $17 million from Ohtani to support his illegal gambling addiction and did not reflect his betting income on his tax return. I worked for Victor May and had access to his bank account and had fallen into major gambling debt, Mizuhara told the federal court in Santa Ana, California. I went ahead and wired money with his bank account. Mizuhara agreed to a plea deal in early May. He faces up to 33 years in federal prison, 5 years of supervised release, and a US $1,250,000 fine. He will also be required to pay full restitution to Ohtani. Mizuhara never bet on baseball, and he accumulated losses of nearly US $14 million. And only in the USA, ESPN host Pat McAfee has been heavily criticized and later apologized for calling WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark a white bitch. The blowback back on Clark from some quarters seems to be about the fact that she is white, and colored girls on the WNBA have been doing it tough for years without much hype from anyone, fans, media, and sponsors. So, now that she has finally landed, why kill the goose that's laying the golden eggs for everyone in the WNBA? And that's a wrap. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pasifika sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Mahalo and ka kite for TEIVOVOdigital.com. I'm Calvin Kamea, thanking you all too much for all your love and support.